Hey my friends, it's Dr. Groovy Scott Grove from GroovyMusicLessons.com. Okay, anyway, as you just heard, what we're doing today, this Chicka-Chicka stuff, is basically pinched harmonics for rednecks. It's doing the pinches but without the harmonics. Okay, so we just back off the pinching just a little bit and make this sucker gallop. And such, country things as that. So I'll show you exactly real close up with the pick and with my hand movements, how to do this thing. And no licks being taught, but just showing you exactly how to get this thing up and going. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Today's guitar is a warm-up thing I plowed together with G&L pickups. MFD pickups, amazing sounding, and my infamous Paul Stanley tailpiece thing back there. Okay, so amazing acts, and anyway, let's get on to our amazing licks. Okay, welcome, and like I had mentioned earlier, basically what we're doing here is a country version of pinched harmonics, but we are leaving out the harmonics, meaning the part that does all that stuff. But we're doing basically what it takes to make that happen, but we're going to leave out the squealies there, okay? And we're going to do some galloping pick techniques for purposes of illustrating this, and then we can play normal after doing so. Okay, in order to get that squealy thing in the country mode, I'm actually using this grip on the pick. The pick is actually, I'm playing on the side of it, so the part that actually hits is that, right about there. So I'm almost on the tip, but it's on the side. I'm letting the string hit the back of my middle fingernail, okay? The rock players that are going for the actual squealies, the pinch harmonics, usually let it hit the back of their index finger. But since we're going to be doing a bunch of gallopy rhythmic things, we need actual control over this. So we have two fingers on the pick. Okay, underneath, I have this going on. Okay, so we're actually going to strike the pick right when it gets doing the harmonics. We want to back off of that just a little bit. How? By not digging in so hard, basically, and turning your pick just slightly. But again, your string is going to hit the back of your middle fingernail, and here right after it, I'm doing it real slow. There's not delay on the amp at all. So that's the fingernail hitting and then the pick. So it's the back of the middle fingernail. Real slow. Up to speed. Okay. Down, down, up, 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 down is what we're going to be going for the gallop. So that's what you'll need to practice on. Best way to do that is actually on a couple of strings. Like say we're on, let's go E. Okay, so let's just get on the G string at 9 and 7. Okay, so you heard I got a little bit of a squeal. We don't want that, so we adjust just a little bit. Now it's hitting after I do the click click, it actually hits my thumb. Just a piece of my thumb, enough of it to shut up the squeal. Okay, so I'm using the tip of, not the tip of my thumb, the side of my thumb to actually stop the squeal if it were to happen. So that's what we're looking for all together, is to make that happen. Okay? So that's basically the technique of your pick. That's something that you have to get once you sit around and try to get the squealies. And you can make that happen. Then do what I told you and let it hit your thumb, and try not to dig in so hard to make it squeal. Try to make it so we can actually get. And it's nice to find a place where it's not going to squeal. Okay, so we're going to be digging in and doing things that are not galloping, but the galloping thing is a good way for you to do things because it starts to sound chicken pickin-ish. It's like a... Those are See, so that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just not fretting. Anybody who needs to see that really close? Okay, pay attention to what's actually moving as far as my hand, arm. You can see I'm raking on the side of that pick. Raking is probably a good word for it. I'm not going this way. Okay, so that's how that looks. Okay, and that's basically the meat and potatoes of the lesson. And then, like I said, you just get in with the rhythm track or whatever you want to do. Just sit around and play like you normally do. But keep like these things in mind. I'll do a few things along with this backing track. That takes some control, more than I have. I'm barely getting it. I got about 80% of them that time. But you can see what I mean. So it takes place of your normal picking, where you're sitting there going. Now. And even if you're not doing galloping and so forth, that's fine. It gets, again, the chicken picking sound, like. Take away these triplet things. It still has a definitive sound over typical picking. Okay, so that is it. Just a chicka 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 chicka. I don't know what else to call it. Sounds like you're calling a chicken somewhere. But again, just for practice sake, do some galloping to get used to things. Okay, so that kind of thing. Hope that's groovy enough for you. You guys stay groovy, and I'm out of here. Later.